Welcome everybody, my name is Michael and today we are in panic mode. Not me, but most of the crypto world has noticed that Bitcoin is at $36,000. We were just at 39,000. Ethereum's at 2,500. The total market caps are approaching 1.5 trillion. What happened to hundreds of billions of dollars wiped out within essentially hours? Right now, if Bitcoin continues to fall, that means we're essentially going into a bear market. A lot of traders are saying these are the last moments before it's fully declared that, hey, we are officially in bearish mode. There's still a little bit of hope for bears being defeated by the bulls. Everything's still going to be okay, but there's just a tiny little bit of hope. And if you go to the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index, you'll notice that we're 1213 extreme fear. That means that most of the market is panic selling. There's fear, uncertainty, and doubt everywhere. And there's a couple traders that might be making good money, maybe shorting, maybe just crazy investments, but most of the market is down. A lot of people say this is the best time to make money, if you know what you're doing, of course. I say it is time to be careful, and yes, you can make quite a bit of money, but whether the markets are going up or down, you shouldn't care that much about the price action. You should care about the long term. You should already have a plan. You should not be panic buying because, oh, Bitcoin's going on sale. I mean, that's pretty cool as long as that was a part of your plan. If your plan was, hey, let's Bitcoin dollar cost average 10% every month of every paycheck, that's perfectly fine. And it looks like we're below 36,000, 35,500 actually. Okay, the market is moving rather quickly right now. There is a chance we might get below $30,000 very soon. Now, if you're playing the long game, it doesn't really matter. Sure, you lost a little bit, but to keep your sanity, I say the best thing is to stop looking at the charts, especially hourly, daily. This stuff, leave it maybe once a week, maybe once a month, because these are going to be some rough times. This has been a very rough start for 2022. And 2021 was a very weird year. We're in a very weird position. Nobody really knows what to do right now. It is kind of freak out mode, but hold on, relax. Reevaluate. Why are you here? Are you here to make a little bit of money and cash out and that's it? You're never going to return to crypto? No. Hopefully not. So the main thing is, if you're investing in the long run, whether it's dollar cost averaging or you're waiting for the good moments, that's all right, because there's still a pretty good chance that things will, by the end of this year, have gone hopefully a pretty good route. Maybe Bitcoin did hit $100,000. Regardless of whatever happens, there's a still 50-50 chance that it can really be an amazing point to buy right now. Everything's on sale. Maybe it bounces back up when there's a lot of fear. Suddenly you get the best opportunities. All it takes is for a couple news stories, a couple influencers, whatever the events might be to move the markets. So they might be asking, well, what brought the markets down in the first place? That's because institutional money got in. And now with institutional money in the markets, a lot of the markets outside of cryptocurrency aren't doing too well. When you're talking about the S&P 500, these stocks, Forex, right now there's been a lot of weird events. There's been high inflation, there's been presidential ratings that have been going down, there have been a lot of bad news events, stocks have been going down. With the current outbreak, it's getting worse in certain areas of the world. People are a little uncertain about what's going to happen this year. Regardless of crypto, there's plenty of people who still don't know what Bitcoin even is. And there's a lot of people who just aren't certain about their employment, about the job market, about everything right now. The government, they don't really trust it. So when you got institutional money in, suddenly all of these things have a huge effect on Bitcoin's price, because Bitcoin is basically going to be moving alongside other news events and the stock market. And if the stock market is down, if governments aren't doing too well, if there's a lot of mistrust and fear, and people are just without a clue of what to do right now outside of cryptocurrency, you're going to have a little bit of that seep into crypto. And there's been some crypto news events that have also contributed to the price going down a little bit. But again, all it takes is for a couple positive news stories, really powerful figures, and things might completely turn around. So at this point, it's better to be safe, but I would continue to dollar cost average because, again, that's the whole point of dollar cost averaging. Whether it's going up or down, you don't really care. You're in this for the long run game. It's kind of like the S&P 500. If you're tracking it, cool. There's going to be some bad years. There's going to be some bad months. But if you're going for a decade, 2 decades, 5 decades, retirement plan, if crypto is your retirement game, you might have a bad week. You might have a bad month. You might even have a bad year or crypto winter. But overall, you're not going to have a bad time. You're not going to regret this. So the best thing to do is, as long as you're comfortable investing 5%, 1%, 10%, 20, 30% of your income, whatever it is, whatever that number is that you chose, there's nothing to panic about. So we're going to be focusing on positive news, regardless of whatever happens. Unless Bitcoin suddenly drops to 30,000, then we might report on that again. But there have been a fair amount of positive news that have come out recently. One of my favorite news stories that we're going to be discussing this week is Microsoft. Microsoft and NFTs. We've been seeing a lot of big names, Microsoft, Walmart, all of these ginormous multi-billion-dollar, multi-trillion-dollar companies, in fact, that haven't been associated too much with crypto, with NFTs, with DeFi, and suddenly they're coming in. So that is today's video. Thanks so much for watching, and I wouldn't panic just yet. Just realize what is going on. It is the 22nd right now as of recording. Like, we're a couple minutes into it. Just wanted to say it's my birthday, yay! So have a great rest of your day. See you guys as always tomorrow. Bye.